Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button if you guys are fans of the content being posted onto this channel to always be in the loop with more content similar to this, and be sure to hit the video up with a like if you're enjoying the content. And with that being said, let's begin. With the upcoming Halloween Kills movie looming over the horizon, scheduled to be released on October 16th, 2020, many fans within the Halloween community and fans of the Halloween franchise are seemingly begging the question as to what exactly is the narrative and direction going forward as Halloween Kills transitions itself into Halloween Ends, which is going to be the final Halloween movie within the new trilogy. But with that being said, Halloween Kills was confirmed by the directors and producers in being the absolute most violent movie within the Halloween franchise thus far. And with that being said, here are 5 things that none of us within the Halloween community want to see happen within Halloween Kills. And if there's something that you don't want to see be included in Halloween Kills, then I open the floor to all of you guys in the comment section below and having an intellectual conversation and letting me know as to some of the things that you believe would absolutely ruin Halloween Kills, as one of the main focuses that I do believe needs to be emphasized in Halloween Kills is depth and tension. Now, if they don't include or at least have a lack of depth and tension, then I do believe that this in and of itself, this element, would take away so much from the movie in the fact that you don't feel any tension from Michael Myers. There's a lack of depth or explanations behind why certain things are going down, and I strongly feel that Halloween Kills needs to go a little in depth with certain things in order to further Michael's character, in order to further Laurie Strode's development, Allison's development, Karen's development. So one of the key elements in making Halloween Kills a box office success is by including depth and a huge level of tension that builds throughout the movie in allowing it to actually feel genuine and terrifying, especially when coming across the Michael Myers character. As another one of the most important factors that needs to be included in Halloween Kills is the proper execution of deliverance and a very impactful moment that allows Halloween Kills to stand out when compared to Halloween 2018 and even the original Halloween movie, in the fact that if Halloween Kills fails to deliver an impactful moment or moments, then it'll make the movie feel that much more lackluster when compared to Halloween 2018 and the original Halloween movie, given the fact that it completely disregards all of the sequels, which include Halloween 2, Halloween 4, 5, 6, and etc. So what Halloween Kills needs to introduce is a level of impact unlike any other shown previously, in the idea that this movie can hold its own among all the other Halloween movies in being one of the absolute best. However, one of the major things they need to absolutely avoid in Halloween Kills is making Michael Myers lose once again. If we go into Halloween Kills and there's this political agenda having to be inserted in the idea that Michael once again ends up losing to Laurie, Karen, Allison, Tommy, Lindsay, or whoever he may end up losing to, it kind of devalues Michael as being a credible villain, a villain that has meaning behind everything he does, and more importantly, having to recognize Michael in being someone that you should genuinely be afraid of. That is why I think that Halloween Kills needs to center itself around Michael Myers actually being the victor of the story, the winner, the absolute last man, quote-unquote, standing by the end of this going into Halloween Ends, as it does create an element of tension, an element of surprise, and an element of unpredictability going forward in the final movie, that being Halloween Ends. So I don't think that Myers should end up losing to anybody by the end of this. As a matter of fact, I open the floors to all of you for you all to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as to the absolute best case and worst case scenarios for Michael having to win or lose in this movie. But one of the key driving factors going into the final movie, that being Halloween Ends, is to further go into that movie knowing the fact that Michael Myers now has the advantage over everybody. So I think that if Michael ends up losing again, or if he gets outsmarted again, or if something ends up happening to where he's driven into the ground and fans are left leaving the theater saying that Michael wasn't as impactful, he wasn't as smart, then what's the point of having Halloween Ends if the narrative is kept the same? If Halloween Kills ends up being exactly like Halloween 2018's ending, then what's the purpose of them making another movie if Michael Myers supposedly is going to lose again, wrapping things up and having this be the final chapter for the Michael Myers character. So going into Halloween Kills, I don't think that Michael Myers should lose again, but this also goes into the driving focus of the second to last thing that people don't want to see in this movie, and that's Michael Myers speak. Now, if you're someone that really wants to hear what Michael has to say, or if you're someone that genuinely wants to hear Michael just at least say a word, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below as to why, because 90% of the audience that goes into Halloween, they don't want to know anything about Michael's backstory. They don't want to know anything about Michael speaking, and I made a video on my channel basically giving you the irrefutable factual evidence that Michael Myers can in fact speak. So he knows how to speak, he can articulate very well, but he chooses not to speak for whatever reason. So I think that a lot of people would not like to see this narrative be driven forward, especially when the seeds were planted in Halloween 2018 with Dr. Sartain having to basically wonder on this idea of why he doesn't choose to speak. So if Halloween Kills introduces the idea of Michael speaking out of character for the first time, whether that be behind the mask or if he's actually revealed and then begins to speak from there, it's something that would devalue the character a lot in the idea that when was the last time you ever heard of a story of the boogeyman speaking to you? Even though the term boogeyman is very subjective and it comes from different cultures and different backgrounds, for the concept idea of Michael Myers, I don't think anyone wants to see him speak, because even if he did have something to say, what could Michael Myers possibly say to Laurie, or what could Michael Myers possibly say to Karen or Allison by the end of the movie, or at some point throughout the film that would get someone to be more invested in the Michael Myers character? So I don't think they ought to drive that narrative forward. However, the final idea concept that they should not ever run with is fully revealing Michael Myers' face. Now, we know that Michael's old, we know that he has gray hair, a gray white beard, but this really shouldn't fuel the fact that we should get to see his face or we should have him be fully unmasked before his death. I don't think that Halloween Kills going into Halloween Ends and even beyond that should ever reveal the fact of Michael being demasked or him having to reveal himself, because we got that in the original first movie momentarily when Laurie took off his mask, and then despite your feelings on it, in Rob Zombie's variation of Halloween 2, we saw Michael Myers, homeless Michael Myers, fully demasked then. So I don't think that Halloween should introduce this concept, because if they were to demask Michael, then what's the purpose? What's the narrative driving this forward? And the fact that you take his mask away and then that really basically kills the mystery behind the shape. And I don't think that they should do that. I think that, as a matter of fact, we should not see Michael's face at all, despite us seeing glimpses and little tidbits of his face, the side of his face, his beard. We know that he's an old man, but that's what makes him that much more dangerous, is the fact that we haven't seen his full face, we haven't seen him speak in a very long time, if any at all, so they should keep that a mystery. If he were to lose in having this political narrative be asserted to where feminism rises up against the oppressive man, or if they have Michael speak, or if they reveal Michael's face and then he speaks, I don't think that these concepts should be introduced in Halloween Kills. But the driving focus for Halloween Kills is that someone major, a major character, has to die. If Halloween Kills ends with Laurie, Karen, and Allison escaping, and then for us only to have Lindsay and Tommy die, it would really fall flat on its ass in the fact that Michael needs to take out a major character among the three. Karen, Allison, or, as a lot of people want to see, Laurie Strode be written off in having Michael Myers finally put her down. But then again, that narrative is very subjective in the idea that so many people want so many different things. But in the end, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. What are 5 things that you guys don't want to see in this movie? And what are 5 things that you believe should be included to make Halloween Kills, if anything, the absolute best Halloween movie, the best Michael Myers movie within the franchise? What do you think needs to be added? What do you think needs to be taken away? And if there's one thing they should end up focusing on the most, what should that be? Should that be Michael's development? Should that be the story going into Halloween Ends? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below, because Halloween Kills, if anything, is going to be, based on what we've been hearing and all of the rumors, it's going to be a really good Halloween movie. And another thing I forgot to mention was they need to cut down on all of the satire and all of the jokes, because Halloween 2018 introduced a lot of elements for jokes and humorous moments, but I don't think that Halloween Kills needs to have that, in the fact that this is supposed to be the middle chapter of the trilogy, so this should be, if anything, the darkest movie among the three if they want to go into that direction. But in the end, I want to get your thoughts on Halloween Kills, 5 takeaways and 5 inclusions that you guys want to see. Thank you all so much for your time. If, of course, you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and more importantly, if you guys are a Halloween fan, give this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Follow my social media links. You guys can also find those down below as well. Also, guys, check out the official Halloween playlist located down below for more awesome videos like this. Tune back in for the next discussion, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.